Now let's talk about what's happening, because the last 3 to 4 days have been filled with powerful developments. The data is pointing to something significant. Iraq appears to be taking real, tangible steps toward integrating into the international financial system. The tone has changed. We're seeing serious conversations not only within Iraq, but also among international players like the United Nations, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and even the United States Treasury. These are not minor endorsements. These are major global financial institutions signaling support for Iraq's economic evolution. Regional central banks are also paying attention, and following the success of the recent Arab League conference, there's growing optimism that change is not only possible, it's imminent. You can feel the energy building. For many investors and currency enthusiasts, tonight carries a unique weight. The excitement, the speculation, it all comes down to one central question. Is the Dinar RV finally about to happen? Let's take a moment to break down what that means. The term RV stands for revaluation. It refers to a significant increase in the value of a country's currency relative to others. The Iraqi dinar, once a powerful currency in the region, lost its value after years of war, sanctions, and political instability. But now, rumors are heating up that the Central Bank of Iraq might be preparing to remove 3 zeros from the currency. On the surface, this might sound like a simple accounting move, but in reality, it could have wide-ranging effects. Removing the 3 zeros could help simplify financial transactions, boost consumer confidence, and make the dinar more appealing to investors worldwide. For Iraqi citizens, this would mean walking into a store and paying with bills that feel normal, practical, rather than stacks of cash that reflect outdated values. For global investors, it signals modernization and a possible increase in currency value. The Central Bank of Iraq has been hinting at this move for quite some time. Officials have publicly discussed the benefits of simplifying the currency system. But what's different now is the timing. Iraq's economy has been showing signs of stability and growth. There's a strong push for broader economic reform, and this potential revaluation could be a part of a larger plan to rebuild the country's financial standing on the global stage. This move, if it happens, won't just affect Iraq. It could ripple across global markets, particularly for those who have long been holding on to dinars in the hopes of a future payoff. That's why tonight is so critical. We could see official updates or statements that will either reinforce investor optimism or introduce new uncertainties. It's essential to stay connected, to monitor news outlets, official channels, forums, and social media for real-time. If you're someone who has invested in dinars, this is the time to prepare. The market can shift quickly, and having a strategy, whether to hold, sell, or increase your position, could make all the difference. Don't go in blind. Evaluate your options and consider both outcomes, a favorable revaluation or a delayed response that keeps the market guessing. And remember, the people of Iraq are also watching closely. They are hoping for an economic turn that brings better jobs, stable prices, and more secure livelihoods. This isn't just about financial speculation, it's about rebuilding an entire nation's future. Historically, Iraq has tried to stabilize the dinar with varying results. Previous efforts ran into problems like inflation, mistrust in the banking system, and political unrest. But this time feels different. The tone from officials, the involvement of international partners, and the internal reforms being implemented show a new level of seriousness. There is real hope that the currency could regain its strength and relevance. As an investor, it's normal to feel a mix of excitement and anxiety. That's why staying informed is key. Engage with trusted communities. Follow reputable financial sources. Connect with people who are as committed to understanding this as you are. There's a lot of noise in the world of currency speculation, so choose your sources wisely. Let's take a quick look at the current situation on the ground. The exchange rate of the US dollar in Iraq has been steadily declining. This isn't a random trend. It reflects deeper structural reforms within Iraq's economy. Economists at the Central Bank of Iraq have pointed to several key factors driving this shift. First, there's been a concerted effort to strengthen Iraq's domestic economy. Supporting local businesses and encouraging internal spending have had a direct impact on currency demand. The more people spend in dinars, the more useful and valuable the currency becomes. Second, the central bank has introduced tighter currency policy regulations. These adjustments are meant to curb speculation, regulate foreign exchange activity, and stabilize the value of the dinar. By controlling the supply and flow of foreign currency, the government can better manage inflation and maintain price stability, both critical components of a healthy economy. Third, Iraq has been increasing its foreign reserves. These reserves are a major source of confidence for any currency. When foreign reserves are high, the central bank can intervene in the foreign exchange market if necessary. This builds trust in the dinar's value and its long-term viability. Fourth, inflation control has become a top priority. Inflation erodes purchasing power and leads to public distrust in the currency. By managing inflation more effectively, the central bank is helping ensure that the dinar retains its value over time, which in turn encourages people to use it over more stable alternatives. Fifth, Iraq is actively working to improve its international relations, especially in trade. Better diplomatic and economic ties translate into increased foreign investment. When global investors believe in Iraq's future, they're more willing to put their money into its economy. That confidence boosts the dinar and reinforces the entire cycle of economic growth. So, what can we expect going forward? Many economists believe that these recent changes will continue to support the dinar's gradual appreciation. While nothing is guaranteed, the trajectory appears promising. For everyday Iraqis, a stronger dinar could bring higher purchasing power, price stability, and broader access to goods and services. For international investors, this could mean major returns, but it also comes with risk. Change of this magnitude doesn't happen overnight. It takes sustained effort from Iraq's financial institutions and ongoing support from global partners. But for now, all signs suggest that Iraq is on the right path. As we wrap up, let's return to the big question. Will tonight be the moment that shifts everything? If the 3 zeros are removed, it could mark a historic shift not just in Iraq's monetary policy, but in the broader landscape of global currency investment. It could change how people trade, invest, and view the Iraqi economy for years to come. So stay curious, stay alert, and most importantly, stay informed. If you found this video valuable, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. What do you think will happen with the dinar in the coming days? We'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in